The 5D Activation Therapy. Imagine for a moment that you can already shift to the 5D dimension, and from here you can experience all the good things you were waiting for: wellness, abundance, love, peace, happiness, and more. Imagine that your 15 spiritual skills, after the 5 senses that we get granted on 3D, get opened in a very short time. What are you going to do with all this new magic tools in your behalf? Bear with me for a moment. Awakening is not matter of intelligence. Many intelligent people are deep in illusion. Awakening happens when one has an insatiable thirst to know the truth. The shift into 5D has affected us mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Our entire solar system has entered a dance-off energy which increases the vibration of all particles it meets. This sacred cosmic energy raises the level of consciousness of all living beings, including Mother Earth. We are witnessing our metamorphosis into beings of light, as Mother Earth shifts into 5D reality. We will see an increase in love, peace, truth, knowledge, and wisdom. All darkness and negative energy and negative beings will not survive this higher realm. We are part of the greatest show in the known universe, the mass ascension of an entire planet into 5D. Forgive, love, and leave your life to their fullest joy each moment of your day. Your state of consciousness will determine whether you shift to the new 5D Earth or stay behind on the old 3D. The choice is yours. The time arrived. Incoming gamma rays from the central sun at the galactic core are bombarding human vessels, now activating 12 strands of DNA. When the DNA strand is connected back into its proper port, advanced cosmic data, Akashic light, start flowing through the cells of the DNA strand, then through the central nervous system, and throughout the organism. You are the portal. You are a multidimensional being that can move from one dimension of consciousness to another effortlessly. You can even be in multiple dimensions at the same time. You don't need an external portal to get you to the next phase or new Earth. You are the portal. Everything is with you. Your brain works just like a computer, so make sure you're the only one programming it. Time doesn't exist, but exists. Time is just an agreed upon construct. We have taken distance, one rotation of the Earth and one orbit of the Sun, divided up into segments, then given those segment labels. While it has thus used, we have been programmed to live our lives by this construct, with something that is tangible, and thus have become its slave. The best kept secret of medicine is that the body heals itself, if we create the right conditions, and stop the things that cause sickness in the first place. Our spirit will always live. As human being under the sky, we are but one family that look different. Your mission is to save your soul from recycling back into the third dimension. In the ancient Sanskrit, that is known as the mother of all languages, the rules for being human are: you will receive a body. You will learn lessons. There are no mistakes, only lessons. A lesson will be repeated until it is learned. Learning lessons does not end. There is no better than here. Others are merely mirrors of you. What you make of your life is up to you. Life is exactly what you think it is. Your answer lies inside you. You will forget all of this. You can remember it whenever you want. telepathy is real, particularly between people with emotional, vibrational, and energetic connections. Pay attention to the times you think of someone and the call, text, or show up, or you wake up in the middle of the night with an eerie feeling about someone, only to find out something was happening to them. This happens often with empaths. The light at the end of the tunnel is not an illusion. The tunnel is. Everything in our life, whether it be positive or negative, reflects our emotional health. When we experience trauma in life, that trauma gets stuck in our body and form what we refer to as chakra blockages. These chakra blockages are what we experience as commonly known emotional blocks such as anxiety, frustration, self-doubt, confusion, worry, and lethargy. The 5D light body activation permanently removes the lion's share of these blockages, allowing for a true transformation of one's life. In addition to the removal of emotional blockages, the 5D light body activation also permanently removes all ancestral compulsions and distortions that we may have inherited from our parents' bloodline. Ancestral compulsions and distortions are passed on to people through their DNA and manifest as addictions, compulsive behaviors, or chronic mental illness such as depression. As we activate the light body and expand our consciousness, this ancestral baggage dissolves and leaves our being. People experience much more consistent flow state in their lives. The mental peace that has eluded most people can now become part of daily life once the trauma-based negative vibrations have been removed. As the mind becomes clearer, manifestations also occur with significantly more ease. There are 3 phases to the light body activation: clearing, activation, and integration. These phases happen sequentially, and they prepare the energy body for an expanded level of consciousness for the rest of the lifetime of the person. The clearing phase can take anywhere from 1 to 10 days. It differs greatly from person to person, and is a function of the amount of trauma that they have in their energy body, as well as how much energy healing they have done to date. This can also be the most uncomfortable phase, as these clearings force the release of trauma that has been stuck in the body for years or even decades. This trauma release can cause a purging effect, which can feel like a mild or not so mild hangover, depending on how energetically sensitive the person is. The activation phase is where the 5D light body is activated. This process can take anywhere from 12 to 24 hours. The light body allows the person to experience a higher level of consciousness day in, day out, and keeps out lower levels of consciousness. The light body also greatly streamlines the manifestation process of the individual. The integration process allows for the person to expel any unwanted energies that were not fully released during the clearing process, such as residual trauma or toxins in the body. This process can take up to 4 days. Please, if you feel that you are ready for it, feel free to book in the link below. Thank you so much. So much to thanks. The Maya Shaman team.